What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching today, baby. Ooh, baby. All right, guys, you know what time it is. It's time for that Wednesday live stream. So go ahead and chill out. Chill out. We're going to hang out for a little bit here, guys. Sorry about that background noise. Remember, guys, that the live stream Wednesday live streams are long form videos, and we go for 1, 2, 3 hours, whatever it ends up being. And we usually talk about Suboxone, Sublocade, Kratom, opiate addiction, recovery, anything like that. That's usually the topic of discussion, but we're open to talking about whatever you guys would like to talk about as well, all right? So drop some comments, drop some questions, smash that like button, and I'll be back in just a few minutes, baby. Ooh wop, bop, bop, doom bop. What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching again, baby. Ooh, baby. Good to see everybody up in here for the usual Wednesday live stream meeting. How's everybody doing out there? I'm expecting Izzy to come trotting in here any second through that doorway. Usually when I start talking, she runs in here. But she's not here. All right. All right. So how's everybody doing out there, guys? Make sure that you see on the screen it says, please be share and share with us your updates, goals. There she is. Setbacks, etc. We want to support you on your path to freedom. Also, you'll see the disclaimer scrolling across the bottom, which says that I am not a doctor. Y'all know that by now. This channel, let's see, I'm not a doctor. Nothing on this channel is medical advice. So if you, my friend, if you are struggling with addiction, please seek out your own medical professional. Remember that everything on this channel is for entertainment purposes only. So Izzy wanted to say hello. There she is. She's looking for that snack machine, which isn't up here right now. Where's your snack machine, Daddy? This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Where's my snack? She's like, I came for my snack and it's not here. What the hell is this? I know, I owe you a snack. I know. She just wanted to say hello. She wanted to say hello to you guys as always. Little buddy over here. You can hang out with us if you want. All right, let's remove that disclaimer. How's everybody doing out there? How's everybody doing? Let's check on in here and see who is here. Also, guys, please make sure that you smash the like button as you're stopping in here. Looks like we've got 6 likes. Let's get that baby over 10 real quick. I know we could do it. I just know it. Somewhere in my heart, I know we could get to 10 likes. If you guys haven't noticed yet, we just recently hit 3,000 subscribers. After all these years of making content, it finally happened. It's not a lot of subscribers, but for what we're talking about here, I'm happy with it. So we're good there. Looks like Mikey was the first poster of the day. Shout out to you, Mikey. Good to see you, buddy. He says, I'm back. Hit the like button. I'm feeling weird these past 2 months. What's going on with you, Mikey? Haven't seen you for a while, my friend. Let us know of your updates, Mikey, if you have any, if anything's changed on your end. Milton says, just want to give you a big thanks for this channel. I got on a sub shop this Monday. This is 2 days on it. I feel great. I have been on subs for 14 years. Woo! And now it's time to get off and get my life back. Wow, dude. Well, shout out to you first of all, shout out to you for sharing that with us, and congratulations on getting on the shot. And that's awesome to hear that you're already feeling so well on it. Usually some people struggle for the first week or two, but it sounds like things are going really good for you. And just know that you'll get even smoother as you with each day that progresses. So if you're going to be a normie around here, Milton, I would ask if you could put your profile picture up on there so we can get to see who you are. As I tell everybody that's a part of this community to try to put up a profile picture if you can, just so we can everybody can kind of get to see each other and know each other a little bit better. But if you're just checking in every once in a while, I won't hassle you for it. If you can, Milton, if you're still here, let us know what dose of Sublocade you are on and what dose of Suboxone you were on when you made the transfer. That's really important information for others going forward, so they can all kind of find out the best doses to transfer from. Kimmy, shout out to you, Kimmy, says, congrats, Kevin, on 3K subs. We love you. Wow, super shout out to Kimmy. She dropped a huge sponsor bomb on the channel today. $100 will make you holla. Let's fire up the sponsor jet here, guys. As always, shout out to you, Kimmy. It's going to be loud. Big old sponsor bomb coming through. And that was max volume. Sorry to blow out your speaker like that, but with a $100 Cash App donation, that is going to be the loudest bomb we can send off through the waves here. So super, super, super duper shout out to you, Kimmy, for sponsoring today's live stream with a $100. Shout out to you, girl. And also, if you guys didn't know yet, if you've been living under a rock, Kimmy has her own YouTube channel. We're trying to get her over 200 subscribers, so she only needs a few more to get there. So you see her name right here on the screen, Kimmy's Playhouse. You can type that in and it will bring it up, and she does a lot of live streams lately. So whether she leaves them up or not, that remains to be unseen. I think she's starting to, but sometimes she doesn't want to, and that's cool. Whatever you gonna do. And what I really like about Kimmy's channel is it's not only just focused on addiction. She talks about all kinds of stuff. I was listening on the replay yesterday, and they were talking about some sexual stuff, and it was pretty interesting things to hear from a lady's point of view. So that was pretty cool to hear. I'm not sure if she left that stream up or not, but go check it out. Go check out her channel, guys. Make sure you subscribe. I see a lot of people from this channel over on her channel, and I love to see the support, guys. So please continue to go check out her channel and subscribe if you haven't yet. Oh, that's my message there. So KG Smith is also in the house. What is up, KG? Good to see you in here, girl. She says, happy you're back, Mikey. Hello, Kim. Milton, awesome. You're on the road to recovery. Yes, yes, yes. And speaking of KG, ow, crap. I just pulled like a... Do you guys ever like move your feet and have whatever the back part of your foot is, like back towards the heel, whatever that vein is, like pop and click? Oh, it's like something got bound up in there. Let me go ahead and leave the sponsors of the stream up for the entirety of the show. And as you will see, they are scrolling across the bottom now, and I will shout them out here in just a little bit. So I really appreciate the 4 of you who have sponsored this channel in the past 7 days. Shout out to you guys. And let's get back to the comments here. How's things going with you, KG? Let us know if there's any updates on your doses or anything. Baby. Scott, what's up, Scott? Good to see you in here, my friend. Way to go, Milton, he says. KG. Little heart sign. I think that's what that is. It's kind of small looking on my computer here. Scott says, evening, folks. Good to see you in here, Scott. You're very welcome, Kevin. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for all the support you've given this channel, Kimmy, ever since you found it, and KG too. Kimmy and KG, guys, seriously, they've been the biggest sponsors of this channel. So I really, really, really want to send a special extra thanks to those 2 ladies. They have really been a huge help here and keeping the channel going and helping with upgrades and stuff as well. So shout out to you ladies. I really do love y'all. And thank you very much for everything that you've done for the channel. Milton J says, thanks, guys. Yeah, Milton, give us some more info. If you haven't yet, you might have already said it. And if you have, then I will get to it in just a moment. Cameron is up in the house. Cameron is also a sponsor, so shout out to you, Cameron. Good to see you back in here, buddy. We were missing you on the Sunday live stream. Casey, what's up? Casey says, I've only joined 1 or 2 lives, but so thankful I've found this channel. I hope everyone is well. Well, thank you for joining, Casey, and for joining along again, I should say. If you can, Casey, try to get yourself a profile picture up on there so everybody could see who you are. Try to tell everybody, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, everybody that's watching this, please upload a profile picture. This is all your little family away from family here. We're all sharing the same struggles in one way or another here. So Scott says, hi, Izzy. She says, hi, Scott. This music has me looking for some new glow sticks to twirl around, rave style. Yeah, that music can really get your energy flowing. I'm always jamming before it start here, trying to get my energy on. KG says, Kevin, the RLS hit me last night like a ton of bricks. Uh-oh. It took me 4 hours to fall asleep and clonidine. Let's see. Fall asleep and clonidine and Highlands leg cramps. Okay, damn. So what did you change? What did you change, KG? That hit that. 3,000 pull-ups you owe me, shun. Dude, that would be hard. That would... Imagine trying to do 3,000. I wonder how long it would take, like with taking breaks. I bet you would take like a freaking week to get that many. That's a lot. Your lats would be roasted. But yeah, KG, let us know what changed. Why the RLS came out of nowhere. Did you stop the oral dosing yet? And how many of those Highlands leg cramps did you take to help get relief from the RLS? Did you have to take a lot of them? I know when I took those, I had to take a lot for them to actually work. It was like 9 or 10 before it would start working. And make sure also, KG, when you take those, I'm pretty sure you need to take those sublingually. So you need to let them melt under your tongue, if I remember right. I think it says on the directions, but if you guys are taking the Highlands Restful Legs for RLS, make sure you read the directions, because I'm pretty sure you don't just swallow them. I've done that before, and I was like, no wonder it didn't work too well. It's like just swallowing your Suboxone without letting it dissolve. Casey says, would you say the shot is worth it? It really kind of depends on a lot of things. It depends on how much you're going to have to pay for the shot, as far as, is your insurance going to pay for the whole shot? If so, then hell yes, it's definitely worth it. If it's something that you have to pay $2,000 a month for, then no, it's not worth that. So it really, a lot of it, in my opinion, depends on how much is covered by your insurance. And also, guys, don't forget, if you call your insurance and they tell you, yeah, we'll pay X amount, we'll pay half of it. So that would basically leave you with $1,000 a month. In that scenario, you would go to the website that I always mention. It's called InSupport, just like it sounds, insupport.com. And it's a quick application to find out if you qualify for SUBLOCADE assistance. And many people have gotten that to where they don't have to pay anything for SUBLOCADE. They'll basically pick up the tab for the rest of the insurance. And I know a lot of it has to go off of what type of insurance you have. I think that's the main thing that either qualifies you or does not qualify you. So KG says, Marky, did you have RLS? ? Marky says, yes, I did. Mrs. Smith, howdy. I'm going to try not to get too damn far behind here today, guys. You guys know I hate getting 30 minutes behind, and I know it's really annoying for you guys watching in the live stream when I get that far behind. So I'm going to do my best to keep caught up with y'all. I'm looking for Tara. Is Tara in here yet? Yes, I think she is. All right. So I'm going to bring up Tara in just a moment here. Shout out to her. Let's see. Casey says, I suck at electronics. Laugh out loud. How do you put up a profile picture if I decide to? So you would just go, I don't know if you're using, I'm sure Kimmy probably gave you the simplified instructions, but you should be able to just go to the settings on your YouTube. I'm not sure if you're on a phone or computer, but should just be able to find the settings tab, and it's pretty easy. A lot of people do it, and they can do it right here on the live stream. I've seen that before. So Scott says that shot was totally worth it for me. Best decision I have made in a while. Yeah. And a lot of people say the same thing that Scott just said. And like I said, a lot of it has to do with, is your insurance going to cover it? I think that's the biggest deciding factor for anybody considering SUBLOCADE, unless you're a millionaire. We do have a couple of millionaires who watch this channel. And for them, the cost of SUBLOCADE is, they just laugh at that. That's nothing for them. So, like I said, there are some rich people that do watch this channel, and shout out to them. They know who they are. Let's see here. Brian says, hello, everyone. What's up, Brian? Good to see you in here. Also, we'd like it if you could get a profile picture in here, Brian. Let us know how you're doing, buddy. So KG says, so weird how I'm fine all day, and then I go to bed and start kicking. Okay, so yeah, that matches exactly how my experience was, KG, to a T. It literally, I could set my watch to when RLS would kick in. It would be 8:15 within 5 minutes, guys, every single night when I was going through Suboxone withdrawal. So my plan, basically, when I was going through Suboxone withdrawal, was I would wait for 8:15 to come. The RLS would kick in. I would take like 4 Highlands Restful Legs under my tongue, set my timer for 15 minutes. If it didn't go away in 15 minutes, I would take 4 more. Okay, and I think I got up to like 10 or 12 of those before sometimes it would actually start to help. Now, you have to remember, guys, that when people are taking the Highlands Restful Legs, you know, you're going to have to likely take more because what you're going through isn't really a normal scenario, right? So you're going through some extra strength RLS when you're going through Suboxone withdrawal or Bupe withdrawal. So just keep that in mind. You just have to follow the instructions. It says to keep taking more until it goes away. Milton says, I was on 8 milligrams of subs. The shot I'm on is, what? Dude. Wow. How come your doctor started you off on only the 100 milligram shot? Are you sure that's what they started you at, Milton? Usually, if people are on 8 milligrams, they would start you at a 300 milligram shot. Are you sure you only started on that 100, Milton? Because that's most people, they're down to like 2 milligrams if they start on just the 100 milligram shot. But either way, I'm glad you're feeling well, my friend. It looks like we've got 18 people in here, guys. Please smash the like button as you're stopping in here. We've got 10 likes on the video. Let's get that puppy up to 15 if we could. I'd appreciate it. FMD is in the house. What up, FMD? Good to see you, buddy. Great to see you doing a live stream the other day as well. So if you guys didn't know, FMD has his own YouTube channel as well. Fentanyl Anonymous. You see the name up on the screen. Go check him out. He also does live streams on his channel as well. So it's really nice to have multiple different people, especially for people, you know, who sometimes feel so alone with their recovery. You know, with all these different channels, there are different avenues and different resources that you guys can use to help get the information that you seek, right? I don't want everyone just to have to come to my channel. I love seeing other people start their channels and start to build their YouTube channels. I think that this recovery community is growing for sure, and it's awesome to see that. And so I always try to tell everybody, if you have a story to share about addiction and you're in the space and you're able to do so, please do that, guys. Please do that. Kimmy said he talking about that sexual stuff over there. Callie Love, what up, girl? Where you been? Where you been? Good to see you in here, Jess. She says, happy hump day. Good to see you, Callie Love, as always. Kimmy says, I couldn't last night. So you couldn't, so you took the stream down? Is that what you're saying, Kimmy? Or is it still up? It's always nighttime, KG. Always. Yeah, I agree. Yep. If you're having RLS from bup or Suboxone withdrawal, in my experience and many other people, and Marky just agreed, it's always at nighttime that it kicks in. And that's why withdrawal is so brutal, because the insomnia gets so bad. It's like, it would be cool if you could just suffer through the day and actually just get some rest at night and reset the next day. But when your RLS is so bad, your legs feel like they're on fire. They're burning, essentially. That's what I picture when I'm going through RLS. And so you can't sleep when your legs are on fire, right? So you're sitting there miserable and like wide awake when the whole world is deep asleep, and all you want to do is get some rest for the night, and you just can't do it going through withdrawals. So it really freaking sucks. I had 5. So Scott says I had 5 100 milligrams Sublocade shots over 5 consecutive months. Last shot was March 7th, 2023. It's close to been 7 months since my last shot. I have been having some minor restless legs at night before bed. All is well. So yeah, I mean, so 7 months or 6 months, 7 months. Yeah. And that really pretty much matches what I've been going through as well. And also, who was it? Foxbat has been talking about that as well. So for those who have said in the past that Sublocade has 0 withdrawals, I think that's a bit far-fetched, guys, if I'm being honest. In some scenarios, maybe that's the truth. Maybe if you got, you know, a whole bunch of shots built up in your body, I think. And like I said, guys, everybody's different. So the people that I've been talking to lately, insomnia is definitely a symptom of coming off of Sublocade, and some people are having some minor restless legs, is what Scott just said. So I don't know, like, because there was this whole thing where it was like Sublocade has no withdrawals, everybody, and then we're starting to hear more recently that some people are having withdrawals, but some people still aren't, right? So I don't say that to scare anybody or anything like that. I want to remain everything open, and I want people to be able to talk about it. If they're having withdrawal symptoms from Sublocade, it's okay to talk about that, right, guys? So KG says, that's my only symptom, ? Is that your only symptom, KG? Let's see here. It faded and faded over time, but you were always aware of it. Shout out to you, Cameron. Thanks for that. Congrats. I appreciate you, buddy. And I'm getting behind here. Let's see here. So she says, no, Marky, still on the patch, plus 0 points. So she's on 1/10 of a milligram, just 1/10 of a milligram. And she did get that down to 1 dose a day. So she's no longer dosing twice a day. So she's on the home final stretch there. So are you still on the 20 microgram patch, KG? So KG, if you guys didn't know, she's on the Butrans patch. And that's only for folks who have tapered down to a really low dose of Suboxone. And it's also something that not a lot of people have experience with. So she's kind of leading the way right now as far as that goes. As far as this community goes, not a lot of people are talking about Butrans because it's not technically made for that, even though it's the exact same medication that is in the Sublocade shot, Suboxone, all the other Bupe products, right? It's literally all the same thing. It's just Bupe. Brian says, I've been on Subtaper for 6 months and I have been running into challenges lately. I guess I need to stop the taper and get the shot. Well, have you called your insurance and find out if they cover the shot? And if so, how much of the shot do they cover? That's a huge thing. If you're considering the shot, guys, you really need to check it with your health insurance and see if there's a copay. And if so, how much? Because, it can be expensive for some people, for sure. So what's been the issue with that, Brian? What's been the major issue for you? And what dose are you down to? And what challenges have you ran into? So Brian says, to recap, then on subs for 15 years and started a taper 6 months ago. When I started my taper, I was already down to 4 milligrams a day, and I am now down to 1 milligram a day. So yeah, Brian, so if you're down to 1 milligram a day, the doctors likely aren't going to put you on Sublocade. Most of the time, people are going to be on higher doses to get on Sublocade. So if I was down to 1 milligrams and I was in your shoes, Brian, it's either keep tapering Suboxone or maybe ask your doctor about the Butrans patch since you have tapered down to a lower. That would kind of be the equivalent to a low dose Sublocade shot in a way, right? It's a very slow moving Bupe product. It's a patch that you change out once a week. Tara says, hey everyone, happy 3K, Kevin. Shout out to you, Tara. Thank you for being here as always. Make sure she's still in here. Tara, are you still here? Could you post a quick comment? Let me know. Okay, wow. Yeah, that's Sublocade. How he spelt that is hilarious. I've seen a lot of people spell it that way. So he says, Sublocade is covered on my insurance, and I met with a local doctor who's willing to start me at a 100 milligram shot. I don't know if that's going backwards. So at this point, Brian, I would say, if you can't taper yourself off from here, then that's a great idea. And it sounds like you've got a great doctor if they're willing to do that and adjust the starting dose for you. But the faster way off is to taper yourself off. If you can't do it, then you can't do it, right? And if you don't want to mess with it and you don't want to dilly-dally with it and your insurance covers it, then I would definitely consider Sublocade in that scenario. So Tara is here. Guys, I just wanted to tell you guys that we're going to be putting Tara as a moderator. She is the newest moderator of the channel. She has literally been here, guys, for every freaking live stream that I could think of for the past few months. And so she is the newest moderator starting now. Shout out to you, Tara. I appreciate you always being here, girl. And welcome to the Blue Wrench crew. There are a couple other moderators that haven't been around the channel for a while that I'm going to be removing, guys. It's just I don't want to have too many moderators on the channel. I want the ones that are going to be here to be the moderators for the channel. So just a heads up, if you see some people that used to be Blue Wrenches, if they no longer are, that's why. So let's see. Should have that Blue Wrench girl. Shout out to you, Tara. I appreciate you, and hopefully you're doing better, Tara, this week. See everybody hitting the heart button right there for Tara. Blue Wrench. Oh, thanks, Kevin. It's an honor. Yes, thank you, Tara. Yeah, you're always bringing some awesome comments and questions and information to this channel. So I appreciate you and everything that you do for us here, Tara. If you guys didn't know, Tara also has her channel as well. As you guys see on the screen, Tara Smiling is her channel name. And she just barely started off. So let's see here. Okay, so KG says my patch had to have worn off. I was in the sun all day Saturday, so maybe that's what it is. Yeah, it's kind of what it sounds like. I mean, what else? If nothing else changed, then that's what day were you on with the patch when that happened, KG? Sounds like that's definitely what happened. Baby. Scott says, Brian, the shot was key for me. It broke the ritual of taking subs every day. Yes, and a lot of people really struggle with that hand to mouth with Suboxone, right? Not everybody, but a lot of people do. So if you find yourself addicted to the waking up and taking your Suboxone or watching the clock or having to set timers to take your Suboxone, then that means you have an addiction to it emotionally, right? Psychologically, emotionally. Brian says down to 2 milligrams, quarter of milligram film, BID. Taking clonidine but not helping. BID. What's BID, guys? Wow, I'm really getting behind here, guys. I need to speed up the comment reading. Sorry, I'm so far behind, guys. Yes, I'm 20 minutes behind on the comments here. So Kimmy says 4 milligrams a day and you're having withdrawal. He says 2 milligrams. Yeah, for me, I never ran into physical withdrawals until I got under 1 milligram, guys. So that's just me. I'm not sure if everybody's the same way, but most of the time it's usually just psychological issues when tapering when you're over 1 milligram, 1 or 2 milligrams, somewhere on there. Yeah, if you're going too fast, then that can really be an issue for sure. KG says she didn't have issues until 1.5 milligrams. So for me, it was about 1 milligram. So yeah, if you're going really fast, and some people think that some people think that tapering over like a week or two is like a normal taper, when no, it's usually many months for tapers to happen. So if you don't know what a rush taper and a slow normal taper looks like, then you might want to do some more research. There's plenty of information on how to taper Suboxone on YouTube's or other places as well. But if you do it fast, yeah, you can definitely run into some issues. So KG says, I took 3 of those before I laid down. Oh, hell, I swallowed them. Yep, that's the issue right there, KG. And you're going to need to likely take more than 3. If you're getting RLS from bupe withdrawals, it'll probably take more than 3 to rid that. I would say next time try 4 under your tongue until they dissolve. I've made that mistake before too. I didn't read the directions. I just took them. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're supposed to let them go under your tongue. So Kimmy says she didn't get RLS until she was completely off. Yeah, KG, that could be. It could be. I remember Jill was talking about how she would like intentionally make her patch go faster. So it could have maybe been something like that. I mean, if that's the only thing that really changed, what else could it be, right? I placed a new patch on this morning and got so sleepy, but that could be because I slept terrible. Yeah. Yeah. A rough night's sleep can definitely have you lagging the next day for sure. With a vision, good to see you, my friend. Says nice to see you. Good to see you too in here, buddy. They say tonic water works too for RLS, but I think I'm headstrong. Laugh out loud. I've never heard of that one. I've heard of a lot of things, but I haven't heard of tonic water. Has anybody else heard that? I read that today, Casey. I don't know what tonic water is. So Milton, yeah, he did go from 8 milligrams of Suboxone to just the 100 milligram shot. So that's really awesome, dude. Yeah, that's most people that I've heard go right to the 300 if they're on 8 milligrams or higher. So keep in contact with us, Milton. Let us know how your first month goes, right? And remember that that shot takes a long time to wear out of you. So don't freak yourself out if you feel it start to get smaller, because it will. but it will last a lot longer than just a month. KG says, should I be having RLS when I'm still on the sub? Well, I mean, you're really not on the subs. I mean, you are, but you aren't, KG. You're on 1/10 of 1 milligram. So you're pretty much not on them, right? I mean, you're on such a low dose that it doesn't even register on a P test. And you haven't been on that high of a dose for a while now. Rock Girl Media, what's up? Says hi from Utah. Oh, shout out to my Utah crew. What's up, Utah? Good to see you in here, Rock Media. Good to see you. Saturday, Jeff and I went out on the boat and had some alcohol. Brought back old memories of when we used to this. I can see this becoming a problem. Got to get a grip. Yeah. If you see the potential problem, then yeah, try to nip it in the bud if you can. Sooner the better. Rock says, I like listening. Well, we love to have you here. Thanks for being here. We've got 13 likes, guys. If you haven't yet smashed the like, we've got 18 people in here hanging out. Please smash that like button. I would appreciate you. And just remember that you are all my babies. I'm going to go ahead and thank the sponsors of the week. As you see, they are scrolling across the bottom of the street. I appreciate each and every person who has sponsored in the past. Shout out to the sponsors of the week. So Kimmy B is the sponsor of the week. She sent a $100 Cash App donation today. Shout out to you, Kimmy B, showing some massive love with the sponsor bombs lately. She's always sponsoring these live streams. So shout out to you, Kimmy B. I appreciate you, girl. As I mentioned a little bit earlier. Also, KG Smith is also a massive sponsor of this channel, and she has been ever since she found the channel, and her husband Jeff. I appreciate you guys always listening, always supporting this channel and this information. You guys are much loved. Kimmy B and KG Smith. Shout out to you, ladies, and Jeff. Also, Cameron, I think he's still in here. Shout out to you, Cameron, for showing some love to the Cash App, and Marky Rizzo. Your donations, guys, are what make it possible for this channel to grow. This live stream will never be monetized by the YouTubes. YouTubes does not like any type of channels like this. So just in case y'all didn't know, if you value this channel and you would like to show your support to help improve content, you can do so at the Venmo or the Cash App links that are on the screen now, baby. Shout out to everybody who showed some love up in here in the past. I appreciate you guys, and let's continue. 20 people in the house. Let's get it on. Let's get it on here. Let's see here. Voice text at its best, Brian says. Okay, so that makes a lot more sense why you said supplicate. I remember Savon, the way she would spell it, it was that same way, and she said she was also doing the voice to text. So that makes more sense. Scott, I love Highlands. Yeah, Highlands can really get you out of a jam if you're, if you've got like hardcore RLS from a full blown Suboxone withdrawal. It might help a little bit, but it's probably not going to get you the best night's rest, right? But if you're just kind of borderline RLS, then it can definitely help you out of a jam for sure, guys. That's just my experience. I'm going to have to pick some up. I hate having to spread my toes at night all the time. Okay. Kimmy posted a link. I think, whose channel? Is that your channel, Kimmy? I don't even know if that'll let me click on that. Oh, that's Tara's channel. Okay, so Kimmy posted a link to Tara's channel. So go check her out. I think she's got like, I don't know. It's been a minute since I've checked over there. I haven't been spending a lot of time on YouTube, guys. As I've told you guys, I was like addicted hardcore to YouTube for a long time. And there's been many days, even recently, guys, where I'm like 8 hours YouTube time per day. So I'm really, really, really trying to cut back on that stuff. So like I've said before, guys, if you see me not as active as I have been on YouTube, that's why, guys. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Let's see, Tara's channel. Let's see. Can you say the medication again for RLS? The only thing I'm prescribed is clonidine, which doesn't do much. So yeah, it's just an over-the-counter thing you get at Walmart. It's called Highlands Restful Leg PM. You want to get the PM one if you're having the cramps at night. There's like a daytime one and then a PM one. But you can get it right there over the counter at Walmart. Patch has been on for 4 days, Kev. Okay, so yeah, interesting. Yeah, interesting, because you usually said it's 5 days. But so yeah, I wonder if that day out in the sun just kind of sped through it. KG, when you put your new one on, I wonder what would happen if you left the older one on, like if you still got some out of it, right? Or yeah, I don't know, maybe you could tinker with it like that somehow. Because I'm sure it's not fully gone, right? It's not like it's gone. It's still got to be at least something coming out of that puppy. 334. I'm trying to get caught up to you guys. I'm trying to get caught up to you. Okay, so KG says twice a day, Kev. Okay, so you're dosing twice a day. You're taking 0.1 twice a day, or half of 0.1, or maybe I'm getting confused on your situation, KG. I feel fine at bedtime. Then it's like somebody lights a match inside my body. Yeah, that's hard stuff, man. The nighttime stuff is rough, guys. I understand what that feels like. Hey, Kevin, all the beautiful people in the chat. Good to see you in here, Amy, as always. Trying to get caught up to you guys. So KG says I've been tapering from 2 milligrams since May. So yes, that's how slow you need to go with this stuff, guys. And sometimes even slower, right? Casey says, I definitely have the addiction emotionally and physically. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. Started drinking a lot too. So trying to at least slow down with the alcohol so I don't get the DTs. What is the DTs? DTs. Yeah, there's been a lot of people who have struggled with alcohol that watch this channel. So you are not alone, Casey. And shout out to you for saying that out loud, too. I know that it's not very fun to come on here and talk about the negative stuff in our lives, right? Detox. Oh. So basically just talking, she doesn't want to get to where she goes through withdrawal from drinking alcohol. Is that what she was saying? Delirium tremens? I think he's saying tremors. Let's see, where we're at there. 3, 4. Ooh, baby. Oh boy, we just had a super chat come through here. Shout out to you, Brian. I appreciate the love, my friend. Let's fire up the sponsor bomb over here. You know we got to fire up the jets for a sponsor bomb right here. Shout out to you, Brian. I appreciate the love, my friend. Brian dropping off that $10 super sticker, baby. Ooh, baby. Shout out to you, my friend. Oh. Brian coming through with a super sticker. Man, we haven't seen one of those for a minute, guys. Shout out to you guys. I appreciate the love, as always. And shout out to you, Brian, for showing the love to the channel. I appreciate that, man. That was, how long ago was that? That was like 5 minutes ago? Wow, how did I just see that now? There must be some kind of, well, it's because I'm behind in the comments. That's what it is. So I'm going to leave that sponsor up on the screen for a little bit. So I'm just going to read through the comments for a little bit here and try to get caught up to you guys. So let's see here. So With a Vision says, my next shot is in 4 weeks. It will be 8 weeks total since my last shot. That's awesome, man. Yeah, that's really awesome. It's good to space them out like that. Have you had any trouble with spacing your shots out yet with a Vision? I couldn't imagine that you would, because I know what it was like for me to do that as well. Casey says, sorry, that was a vent. No, you don't have to apologize. Yeah, we appreciate you just sharing the information, Casey. So Rock Girl says, hi, Tara. Someone said hi. I'm Shelly, by the way. Okay, so Rock Girl is Shelly. Shout out to you, Shelly. And Shelly also just sent a sponsor bomb to the channel. So super shout out to you guys showing the love to the channel up in here. You know we got to fire it up. Fire up the jets up in here, guys. Showing the love. $4 super sticker, baby. You, baby. And where did the bomb go? There's the bomb. I appreciate the love up in here, guys. Shout out to you. She said her name was Shelly, right? Was it Shelly? Or wait, let's see. Where did it go? Sorry, I keep getting switched up on the screens here. Where did it go? Comments. Oh my gosh, what am I doing here? Where'd it go? 3:30. Sorry, guys. I'm scrolling back and forth through the comments here. So it's Shelly, yes. Thank you, Shelly. I appreciate you showing love, girl. Thank you. And thanks for finding the channel, too. Phil says, I peeled a raw potato. Helps for RLS or bananas. Any kind of potassium, though. Yeah, I've heard some people talking about that. Some people also, I think, have said, is it magnesium that also works or could help or something like that? Let me know, guys, if you've tried anything. I tried the bar of soap thing under the sheets. That didn't do anything for me, honestly. Has anybody else tried that and had success with that? Okay. So Tara says, hi, Shelly. Welcome to the party. $17 people in here, guys. Please smash the like if you're dropping in here. Let's see. KG says, Jeff says he's ready to get off the Norco. He's trying to take less. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Really good. Really glad to hear that, KG. Let us know how that goes. If he has any questions for anybody in here, there's been a lot of people in this chat that have struggled with addiction to that. So glad he's wanting to make a change before things start to go off the rails, right? About to order some bananas to be delivered, KG says. Did you get tested for your allergy? Did you learn from experience? I'm a silent listener most of the time. Oh, I gotcha. What do I call them? Ghost listeners? Is that what I usually say? There's usually a word I use for it. That's okay. Yeah, you don't ever feel like you have to post or talk or anything, but it's always awesome to see when you guys do come out of the background and say hello. Appreciate that. Only stating it because it's late and I'm tired. Got to wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow for the gym. And after going to work for, life on life's terms, right, guys? I'm only about 10 minutes behind in the comments, guys. Let's see here. Callie says, everyone go hit the like button and show some love. Thank you, Callie. I appreciate that. Good to see many of my moderators here today. Man, it was was it like a week or two ago? I think it was only KG was the only moderator in here. I was like, where's everybody at? We were down to one. I'm so afraid I'm going to run out of patches. I'm on 0.10 oral. Laugh out loud. So is he giving you refills on that, or how's that? What's the plan for the future with the patches, KG? I don't know if you have because I know that, yeah. No, I see your concern there because he's giving you one every 5 days, right? Proud of you for putting in the effort to take care of yourself. Glad you stopped in. Rock Girl says, I slammed that like. I appreciate it. Appreciate the channel. Nice to have a place to talk to like-minded people. Yes. A lot of people can relate to you and where you're at and where you want to go to as well, Brian. We have a vast variety of different people on this channel, so it's always a good amount of information if you need it. Tremor shakes. Yeah, I forget that they get that from alcohol. Yeah, that's scary to be all shaky like that, right? And have to, especially if you have to work through that, that would be kind of stressful for sure. That would be really stressful. I don't want to say kind of stressful. Sorry to hear that, Rock Girl. Allergic to bananas is kind of new to me. No, nobody that has had that issue. Yeah, I've never heard of that either. It's a beer, that's how I know. Laugh out loud. Alcohol is a part of my story too. Your self-awareness is a strength. I'm glad you're here. Well, I already have them again, trying to slow down so I can stop without Librium. Sorry, wouldn't let me finish my sentence for some reason. Thanks for listening. Yeah, I think it'll cut you off if you get too far. I think it'll only let you do like a sentence or two on. I could be wrong though. 21 people in here, guys. Please smash the like as you're stopping in here. We've had some more people stopping by and saying hello. If you're in here ghost listening, reach out, say hello. Let us know how you're doing, guys. Rock Girl says, showing my support. Yes, I appreciate that super chat. I really do. Thank you very much for that. So with a vision says, not really having any issues spacing them out, to be honest. Yeah, I wouldn't expect that you would either, my friend. Glad to hear that you're doing that. Yeah, so what he's talking about, guys, is that as you start to go through your Sublocade experience with the really long half-life of the medication, many people can just space the shots out, right? Because every shot that you get, it takes 60 days before half of that shot is gone, right? So many people are under the impression that just because they prescribe it as a once a month shot, that means that somehow the shot is gone every month. And that's definitely not how it works, guys. So you just get that much more of your life back if you can go 2 months between shots, right? To go in for a 5-minute shot and, hey, I'll see you in a couple months and not have any issues in between. That's freaking incredible, right? When you were so used to taking 2 or 3 Suboxone doses every day, like there's no question that that's a huge upgrade, right? Thank you, Tara. I'm 34, female. Got to get a picture up. Laugh out loud. Thank you for supporting our man and his channel, Shelly, and sponsors. I appreciate you. Yes, I agree. Shout out to you. Thank you, Tara. Milton says, have a good evening, everyone. I got to get back to mining rock. Wow, interesting. We'll put a profile picture soon, Kev. I appreciate everything you do. All right, be safe, my friend. Be safe. I'll watch for that profile picture. We'll be on the Sunday stream. Maybe I'll see you up there with the profile picture, my friend. Be safe out there. Tara, yeah, it's not fun. Thanks, Casey says. All right, I'm only 10 minutes behind, guys. I'm getting caught up. Plus, you are so worth it, Casey. Thanks for coming by. Everyone's a cool support to all. Are you taking off? Rock Girl? Kimmy says, I was here, damn it. I was just listening. We all need a mental health day sometimes. Absolutely, for sure. Oh, you were ghost listening. Okay, I got you. On the day I was talking about when I only had one mod in here. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I think that was a rare occurrence. I didn't really see it in here. And that's okay. But you're almost always here, Kimmy. So I don't ever expect anybody to be here for every dang time. Like, obviously it's not that serious of a deal, right? But when I'm down to one, I start to feel a little nervous. You never know when the trolls could come rolling out. Josh, what's up? Josh says, first time here, just started Sublocade a week ago after years of 8 milligrams of Suboxone per day, 4 years. Awesome, dude. How you feeling? Thanks for sharing. Good to see you in here. Glad to see you have a profile picture as well, Josh. Shout out to you, my friend. Let us know how you're feeling. Also, Josh, let us know what the dose transition was. What dose of Suboxone? I think he said he was on 8 milligrams per day. So did you start off on the 300 milligram shot, Josh? And if so, how was that? Was it too strong? Was it not enough? Are you just perfect? Let us know, my friend. Casey says, I got to go make dinner, put my little one to bed. Hope y'all have a great night. Hope to see you guys at the next one. Yes, Casey, we'll watch for you on the Sunday stream. Remember, guys, we do Sundays and Wednesdays every week. Shout out to 23 people we've got hanging up in here with a Wednesday live stream meeting, baby. Let us know how you guys are doing. A lot of new faces in here today, guys. Good to see. Good to see. And if you could, smash the like on your way in. I appreciate it. Let's get that baby to 20 likes if we could. We're getting close. Slow Mo in the house. What's up, buddy? How's your taper going? Any updates with you, Slow Mo? Let us know, my friend. Slow Mo is a beast, guys. He went from freaking 16 milligrams of Suboxone to 2 milligrams, straight to 2 milligrams, and had no issues. How rare is that, right? He's definitely on somebody's good side. We'll just say that. Kimmy says Morrison. Rachel's up in here. What's up, Rach? Good to see you. Rachel, did any updates on Brixati yet? You said you're getting Brixati sometime soon, right? Let us know how that goes. You might be the first person to share what Brixati is like on the channel, so I'm really excited to hear how that goes. Just for anybody listening on the replay crew, if you have any experience with Buvidal/Brixati, let us know, guys. It is basically the new version of Sublocade, and there are some reasons that I believe that it could be better than Sublocade. So we will find out. We'll get the information in the near future. That will be coming to the channel. So if you're interested in hearing about that, make sure that you stay close to the channel, guys. I'm almost caught up. So KG says, Josh, how are you feeling? Slow-mo says Kev. Good to see you, Slow-mo. Josh says, first shot was 300. The first couple days were too much. I'm starting to adjust. Perfect. Then that's exactly what I would expect for somebody going from 8 milligrams to the 300 milligram shot. That sounds exactly like where you should be at, right? It should have felt too strong or over-medicated feeling for the first 2, maybe 3, 4 days. Maybe you had a headache. Maybe your constipation was really bad. Side note, guys, keep up on your constipation. If you're getting behind on your poos, make some adjustments, right? If you have to go on a liquid diet for 2 or 3 days, do it. If you have to take supplements that can help you go poo, then do it, guys. Don't get backed up by like a week at a time. Don't get to where you're only using the bathroom once or twice a week, guys. That's not very good to do that. I'm sure y'all know this. I've been a bit tired, but pushing through. Yeah. So every day from here, Josh, you'll start to be more level and clear headed from here. Every day will get noticeably better. So just be a little bit patient. Just be a little bit patient and you'll steady out here real soon. But that's the perfect time to turn off your oral addiction, right? If you're overly medicated, then you should have absolutely no desire to put more under your tongue, right? I don't know if you have more on the side that you could take, but some people struggle with that the first month. If they undershoot the shot, some people will start to trick themselves into thinking they're going into withdrawal, and then they'll orally supplement, therefore not rewiring their addict mind to get out of that I need to take something every day lifestyle, right? So it's kind of like, pick your poison. Do you want to be over medicated and kick that oral addiction instantly? Or do you want to risk being a little bit under medicated and then having to wait till your second shot to fully kick that oral addiction, right? It's always good to hear how everybody's experience is going. So Kimmy says, so I kind of caved today and reached back out to 2 guys I used to date ish. Oh, because your libido's kicking back in, so she's getting in that lovely feeling. She's got that loving feeling. So what's the plan there, Kimmy? What are you gonna do with that? Whoa, that loving feeling. Thanks, Tara. Hey, y'all. Jessica Jane in the house. What up, girl? Where you been? Where you been? Good to see you, Jessica, as always. She's one of my really old school subscribers. I'm pretty sure she's been around the channel for a hot minute. Yo, Kim, you got a date set up? Yeah, you setting up dates over there, Kimmy? What's going on with these dudes? If you're reading this, God bless you, Jessica says. Awesome, awesome post. Kimmy's fishing. She gone fishing? Yeah, how do you feel about that? Love you long time, Tara. Not that, no, that wouldn't happen, KG. It wasn't healthy for me to reach out to either of these guys. Uh-oh. Jessica says, I'm at 1 milligram of Suboxone per day. That's a great dose there, Jessica. I remember when I was right around that dose and I was feeling really, really good. Really balanced and just like even keeled, right? Yeah, I think a lot of people really do well with low dose Suboxone for sure. It seems like the people that mostly struggle with, feeling emotionless and too constipated and sex drive problems, most of the time it's people who are on the higher doses for obvious reasons, right? Next week, I will start skipping just 1 day a week and go from there. Yeah, I used to call it Suffer Sundays. That's what I used to do when I was tapering Suboxone, is I would take 1 day out of the week and really push myself. And I would allow myself to just lay on the couch and watch football a day and try to like bypass my mind as much as possible. Senna has been a bowel saver. What's Senna? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Is that prescription medication that's made for that? One was the toxic dude I loved for 13 years. Oh, the one that you couldn't never really fully settle down with. Was it something like that, if I can remember right? The one you always kind of had a crush on or something. The other was the medical guy. Okay, I remember that one. I remember that one you would told us about. Oh, I'm sure you did it because of your libido's coming back, is probably what it is. Or it's also, what do they call it? Cuffing season? That's coming up. Wintertime's coming. Winter's coming. Sorry I bounced on y'all last night. I got a call. Speaking of a call, I have to make a quick phone call here, guys. You might have to hold on for just a minute here. I'm down. Slomo says, I'm down to a speck a day, literally. I don't know how much I'm taking, but I'm trying to see how long I can go and just make the jump. The Jesus taper. Wow, dude. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what the dose is you're at. You know what I mean? So just be careful. How are you feeling, Slow-Mo? How are you feeling? I'm pretty headstrong and I have no intention of taking extra. My goal is to taper off by January/February. That's a good goal. That's a good goal. Yeah, just, some people like to set a date, time, plan and kind of go for it. And sometimes that works out really well for people. Hey Kev, I get it right before Halloween. I don't know much about the dose or anything, so I need to look into that and call them and double check that they order the right one for me. I trust them. Yeah, it'll be really interesting to hear, especially with the transition part of it too, because you're going from Sublocade to that. So I mean, it's literally just all bupe. It's just one lasts a lot longer than the other, right? So I think Rachel, that I'm hoping, and this is my hope and thought, that you shouldn't have that huge lump like you do with Sublocade. That's my guess on how it's going to go, but it sounds like you might be the first to actually tell us how that actually pans out, and where you actually get that shot at on your body too. Did they talk with you about that yet, Rach? KG says, have you ever tried a dating site? I don't know if you're talking to me or not. I tried a dating site maybe 15 years ago, something like that. And it was basically just a bunch of drama that came from it. I can't imagine what it's like these days. I could not ever picture me doing that these days. For me, like if I was fully single, I would just be meeting people in the gym. That's the easiest way for me to do it. So Rach says, but I'm still paranoid. Yeah, I get it. It's always kind of, you kind of always get anxiety when switching things up from what you know, right? She says, no, Kevin, I didn't mean that. Laugh out loud. I don't need a man for that. She don't need no man. What do you think it is then that's changing that makes you want to reach out to him, Kim? Are you just bored or what? Have you been working a lot still, Kimmy? Kimmy, I'm proud of you for telling us about it. You can reach out anytime to me anytime. I had to reach out to people today too. I'm working through some emotions, challenging. Oh yeah, is there any update with you, Tara, on the ketamine stuff? Is there any update on that? Or that's coming up? Was it like the 4th of next month? Or I'm trying to remember the date on that. I'm not sure if there's an update on that yet. On your end, Tara, let us know if anything has changed. Zach is in the house. What's up, Zach? Good to see you, brother. I'm not sure if I was seeking validation or what. Yeah, that's a possibility, right? I think a lot of it probably was just boredom. I'm sure you were just having like a bored moment. So Rachel says, Kevin, how long has it been since your last shot? So it was like the end of April, right around the end of April for me, Rach. Sup, Tara? My bad. I meant to say hello. Senna is a med? Is it poo med? Okay, so is it like a prescribed poo med? I'm pretty sure I've heard somebody else talking about that. Over-the-counter Senna root is for stool softener. Okay. That's kind of what I did at the end, Zach says. I was not seeking physical connections. She says, laugh out loud. Rachel, nothing is going to happen. Nothing good anyway. Yeah, I mean, if you put them in the past, it's for a reason, right? If they're in your past, it's for a reason. Your Jesus taper is inspiring. I'm looking forward to hearing about your journey. Morrison, any update on the podcast? Wait. I'm a little confused by the Morrison comment. Who's Morrison, Kimmy? I don't see anybody in here named Morrison. Yeah, you can definitely see the lump in my belly, so I'm looking forward to my kid not asking me why I have it every few days. Oh, I didn't know. So Morrison is slow-mo. Okay. So I think it's the first time I've ever heard anybody call him that. So, all right. That makes more sense. I was like, I thought she said something about Morrison a little bit ago. So I was a little confused there for a minute. I wasn't talking to you, Kevin. I take another med and it's injected into my stomach as well. So it's always kind of freaked me out with Sublocade. It made me think, what if it messes with it or something? I got on Tinder so my daughter could like her choices. Laugh out loud, so boring for me, so I let her swipe for fun. Guys, give me just a few minutes. I'll be right back. Oh, baby. You are all my babies. Shout out to you guys for waiting on that. Sorry, I had an important phone call. All right, let me get back to the comments. I know I'm behind here. I'm going to get caught up, though. Where was that here? All right. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Keep the doggies scrolling. There we are. What is a realistic timeline to go from 1 milligram to 0 milligrams? I have been dropping the dose every 1 to 2 months. Well, it's going to be different for everybody, but I would say generally speaking, from 1 milligrams to 0, you're probably going to want to do about, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 months, something like that. 6 months, maybe 3 to 6 months. It depends on what your tolerance is for being uncomfortable. That's what it all comes down to, right? Some people can beast up like slow-mo. He's freaking going basically from 16 down to, I think he's down to a speckle now in not no time at all. Some people can really just handle this stuff better than others, but most people need to do a long, slow taper. He refused to answer, said it was too complex for anyone but a psychiatrist to diagnose. We've been going for almost an hour and a half, guys. 18 likes on here. We still got 15 people in here hanging out, so please smash the like if you haven't yet done so. So Slow-Mo's going to do a podcast, it sounds like. Awesome. That's awesome stuff. Yeah, let us know. Let us know, my friend. Literally no one is accepting new patients. I'm very discouraged, Kimmy says. Yeah, I know a lot of people. I've heard a lot of people say that in the past too, with like getting on the MAP program for whatever reason. Sometimes people just have a hard time finding service, right? Spoke too soon. My nurse practitioner just got back to me. It's a duplication. Bummer. What do you mean? What's a duplication? Don't like feeling stuck, but no other options at the moment. I so over being on this shit. Yeah, I know a lot of people feel that same frustration, Brian, for sure. I feel you, my friend. I feel you. Brian, I've been decreasing by just 0.05 each time. Borderline personality disorder is pretty extreme. My ex had it. It was almost split personality, two very different people. The issue, Rachel, is with most telehealth psychiatrists, they're cash only. They do not accept insurance. What? Why? That's odd. They just don't want to get involved with all the loopholes of insurance or what? How do you measure and cut the film that small and stay consistent in your dose? I made a video about showing you how to cut your Suboxone strips. I don't know if you've seen that yet, Brian. The ideal way is to get your doctor to prescribe 2 milligram films once you get down to the lower dose that you're at. But if that's not an option, then you can, you can still taper with the 8 milligram strip. It's just harder and more, more finicky. Some people will say that you can't get consistent doses. I've never experienced that problem, and I've tapered down to 1/4 of a milligram. But if you're worried about it, then just have your doctor prescribe you 2 milligram strips, and that'll be a lot more useful as far as the taper goes. I feel like I just bit my tooth. I bit my tooth with my tooth. Let's see if Kevin catches up. That was 10 minutes ago. Yes, Slow-Mo is a rare breed. Yes, to do what he's done with his taper as fast as he's done it, that's very, very, very rare, guys. Very rare. When I say someone is precious, it's usually not a compliment. She sends it as a backhanded compliment. Is that how they say that? You go, Kimmy, the right guy will come to you. You're beautiful. Oh yeah, Kimmy, you got your hair changed up, huh? Got your hairdo on. Kevin, I was trying to continue care with my nurse practitioner while doing some ketamine treatment. Just found out that my insurance won't cover it due to billing code duplication. Oh, shoot. I wonder how expensive it is to just cash pay for it. Sometimes medications can be really cheap if you use, especially if you use the GoodRx app or whatever it is in your area. I think it might be different for every area. Love your playhouse too. Does anybody get a runny nose, watery eyes, and yawning with Sublocade? I mean, maybe after you get like your recent dose, but you shouldn't be. I wouldn't guess that you'd be having those issues. And maybe after a couple of days, your first couple of days of getting a shot, maybe, but not after that. I wouldn't think. I wouldn't think that would be a normal, like a month, like something that goes on for the month. I definitely wouldn't expect that. Callie says, "How's the gym been, Kev? I've been slacking. It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. I've been pretty consistent. I mean, it could always be better. My thing I've been slacking with is not eating enough food. It's like I know if I want to grow, I need to eat more food. And for whatever reason, like most days, I don't even start eating till like I don't have my first meal till at least noon, right? And that's not going to work for trying to gain weight." Josh says, "Where's everyone located?" Kevin, that is a sore subject. Laugh out loud. In all honesty, I'm digging the brown though. Wait, I'm confused what you mean by that. I wish I could afford to cash pay. Not an option right now. I'm hopeful it'll be an option to cash pay in the future. Yeah, hopefully they can get that something figured out with that, Tara. I know you were really kind of looking forward to that. Still making it happen, Kevin. I'm still having it happen, Kevin. Yeah, that's interesting. Are you sure it's not something else, Rach? I remember last time you thought you were having RLS and you said it was from something else. What's the other med you're talking about taking? Because you shouldn't still be having those issues that far out, I wouldn't think. Unless are you feeling way over medicated? Didn't you go down to the 100 milligram shot, Rach? A little freaking bug in here. Tara says, What's your pull-up update, Kevin? So that's tonight, Tara. I got the gym tonight. I got back and biceps tonight. So I'm gonna try it again. I mean, I spend money very impulsively, but I'd rather not spend it when I have good insurance. Oh, I thought you were talking about your hair. That's my bad, guy, because I'm usually behind in the comments. So like sometimes I'm off in the comments. I'm responding to certain things I didn't think I was responding to. I thought you watched my live stream. My hair turned green? What? It didn't look green to me, Kimmy. It's brown now. My hair turned green. It didn't look green to me. And then again, I was kind of just watching my phone. What the hell y'all want? Oh, people trying to send me pictures of this car. Oh my goodness. That's a big old gash, sir. No thanks. Sorry, Kim. Yeah, we're off on the responses and comments. Let's see here. I still feel under medicated, Rach says. Yeah, that's really weird. If you feel under medicated, you should definitely not be having those symptoms. Then again, though, I've like thought about over all the times that I've been on, Bupe in different forms and different doses, and the watery eye stuff, I've had that when I've been on high dose and also on too low of a dose. Monjaro is one of the other interactions RX wise, but y'all know how that goes. Doesn't mean it won't happen. I mean, the interaction stuff, man, it's so hard to know like what is really going to go against what, right? Still moving forward with ketamine treatment. I just have to stop seeing my nurse practitioner in order to avoid the duplication of services. Okay, so that's the workaround you were talking about, it sounds like. So Rach is on the 100. Yeah, that's really interesting, Rach, because you have previous shots that are bigger. Ow, frick! I just did that crap again. Oh, ah, frick! Oh, that freaking stuff hurts. Justin, where's Justin at? I don't see Justin in here. Oh, Justin was up in here. Justin says, "What's up, guys? Wife and I went to Maine for our 1 year anniversary. Hope everyone's doing well." Awesome, Justin. Awesome stuff, man. Are you guys still there now? Yeah, I can't. I'm always get in withdrawal, but I feel like I can't be. Yeah, I wouldn't think that you were in withdrawal for sure. If you've had a shot within the last even couple of months, I wouldn't imagine you going into withdrawal. Got 3 or 4 100, let's see, 3 or 4 300 milligram shots. Bad that I don't remember. Yeah, I mean, those, even one 300 milligram shot should last you a good 6 months before you run into withdrawal. I should say. Not guaranteed, obviously. Justin, I'm next door in New Hampshire. Hey Terry, yeah, it was incredible. Last minute decision to go, but I loved it. Went to Portland, Maine, Thursday through Monday. Portland, Maine. I think Mama Deb's from up there, isn't she? Yeah, she's somewhere around there. I know she's in Maine. Yeah, so we're back in it, doing great. Thanks. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Any updates? Did you find out if you're having a boy or a girl, Justin? I don't know. I feel like my body is super weird anyway. Anytime I have surgery or go to the dentist, my body metabolizes numbing medicines and really any medicine faster than it should. I know. I used to always think the same thing too about the Sublocade. Remember, I was like, "This shot's going away. It's only been 4 days." I was like freaking myself out. I mean, but if you can still feel those lumps in their rates, you definitely still have. You're definitely still being fed from those locations for sure. I wonder if you could maybe have your doctor do a blood test and test your bupe levels, Rach. It shouldn't be too expensive to do that, really. Just to see, where your levels are at. Those lovely lady lumps. Fergalicious. How's the strawberry, Justin? I sure miss him. Justin, you got my brother's name. Oh, how he suffered. Oh, Rock Girl, you're still up in here hanging out? Sorry, I had to walk my dog. What kind of dog do you have, Rock? The lump is there. I don't think it's happening. I just don't get it. That's a great idea about the blood test. Yeah, I mean, it's, like I said, it's just a simple test. They can pull a little bit of your blood and see what your levels are at. If you really think that you might be having some withdrawal, that'd be a good way to rule it out really easily, right? Did you guys see that flash on the screen? Yeah, they can with the blood test. Yep, they can tell exactly how many nanograms per deciliter you have. And there's a chart too that tells you like the range that you should be in. But on the urine screens, they can't tell the actual level. Oh, Chihuahua. I had a Chihuahua. Min pin X extra small 2. It's a lemon now, not a strawberry. Good memory. KG left out. It's a lemon now, not a strawberry. Good memory. I think I'm like missing comments. The moms know what we're having. They're doing the whole gender reveal thing. We won't know until mid-October. Okay, cool. Let us know, man. Yeah, it's like I'm some comments are not showing up for a minute. I don't know what's going on there. Kevin, by the way, Mikey sent me a message. I think it was meant for you. I sent it to you. Okay, I'll check that, Kimmy. Thanks for sending that. Healthy and kicking, laugh out loud. Heard the heartbeat today for the first time. That's awesome, Justin. Good to hear, my friend. Just a sec, guys. Just a second here. Sorry about the distraction.